You can come to me for honesty. Crap, I'm trying to remember actually when I started Ask the King. I can't even remember. I want to say like 2011 maybe. So a show that's been running upwards of 8 years and 80 episodes, right? Pretty awesome. Next couple of years, I might hit episode 100.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
And the show's better with the more questions I get, so please, by all means. And yes, your question was dumb. I'm sorry, it was. So, good stuff. A great, big, hearty feast for Thanksgiving for us. And with lots of leftovers and everything, you know, for future meals, which is pretty great. So, wait, what? With all kinds of stuff, taxes and other things that just come up out of nowhere, and you guys have always been supportive and been there for me and supported me. I'm so grateful. What's absolutely hilarious is idiots who say Phil evades taxes. I probably do more detailed taxes than 99% of fucking people who are content creators on the internet. Jackie Swerve, I wish. He says, perhaps by next year we can save up enough to not only get past tax stuff and everything, but pay for a honeymoon. My problem is, I don't even have enough for tax stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I'm barely getting by paying bills, and I know I'm going to have more problems later this year with taxes and stuff. It's like an endless cycle. $2 million says, gee, did you consider saving money for next year's taxes? So that way you don't have to deal with that? Dude, as I've probably explained to you a million times, I'm in a bad situation where I can barely pay my bills to keep the electricity on, so that I can play my fucking games on stream and make money. Like, that's how bad of a hole I'm in. Alright? Maybe, eventually, if things get better, yeah, I could save money for things ahead of time. There's no fucking way I could do that right now. I mean, yeah, that's what I used to do. When I used to make a ton of money on YouTube, alright? And none of it was an issue. I would save up and pay things ahead. Sometimes I would pay shit ahead of time. Seriously, like, I would actually pay certain payments, taxes, and things all ahead of time when I could. You know, I can't. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, guys. We've done a really good job these past couple of years of not paying any attention to the outside noise that tries to disrupt everything. And they try hard. Don't get me wrong. They try really hard. Slackhat did a heart of a cheer and said, don't let them get to you, man. It's not that I'm letting them get to me at all. But someone asked, and like literally it was like 5, 6, 7 people in a fucking row were bringing up the birthday of Tevin. Like, I give a fuck. I'm gonna ban an idiot who's bringing up the negative shit about people who are stealing my content, and I'll just say shout out to the human piece of donkey shit who illegally steals my content on a daily basis, breaks the law, and will eventually get his comeuppance. He will. I'm telling you guys. Every single day that someone wrongs me, it's all gonna come back to bite them in the ass eventually. It will. He says, ever thought about, you know, doing a fundraiser? Well, I've thought about doing fundraisers over the years. We're not gonna get derailed. I know why you're asking that. We're not gonna get derailed about that on the stream today. I tried to do fundraisers, and sadly, if I tried to do a fundraiser, the same thing would probably happen, where people would be assholes to me and try to screw the whole thing up, and I'm not going to mess around with that, okay? It said, hello, Phil. When it's winter, do you like wearing sweaters? I love a snuggly hoodie in the cool months, but you seem to always wear t-shirts. That's from Blue Eyes White Dragon. I'll just say this. What you guys see me wearing on streams is not representative of what I wear off stream. I'm just being honest here. You guys see me wear a t-shirt like this. This is what I wear in my office on the stream. Once the streams are done, I usually put on other clothing along with them, and they're dancing outside. They're doing the dance. They're playing music. They're dancing. They dance onto the inside, and they're dancing left and right, and they're doing flips and dancing, and they're kicking up like this, and they're dancing and doing all kinds of crazy shit. So they dance inside the actual arena. The rest of the house usually is not as warm as the office. Like I said, the office. Right now, the reason it looks so bright in my office is because the sun is beating on the front wall of my house.
We are in a heat wave, an abnormally hot heat wave. Today it's over 80 degrees outside.
I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm a full-time streamer.
I'm almost positive in the 10 years that I've done it, I'm the most prolific YouTuber.
But they have to rush to get their reviews out for a date, while the average gamer doesn't give a shit about rushing to finish their playthrough. I gotta play a game. Okay, I gotta play this game. Gotta rush through it, finish it, so I can get to the next game. Let's play the next game. Gameplay. Get those gameplay videos out. Gameplay videos. That's the point of my gameplay. Phil, I really like your commentary on many video games. You give many creative comments on the various aspects of a particular game. What? Oh my god! Fuck this, dude. Come on. My question for you is, would you ever consider commentating over movies? You could hold polls on the kingofhate.com forums, determining which movies people would want to hear you commentate over the most. You can then record your commentary on whichever movie wins the poll. Then you could render the commentary as an audio-only MP3 file and sell it on a new website. I don't know how that would work. I'm just being honest. I don't know how that would work. That's a lot of time investment, you know? Oh, today Phil's not going to stream because he's watching a movie and doing commentary over the movie. You see what I mean? What a lot of people don't realize is when they ask me to do all these things outside of the streams is where's the time come? I have 6 days a week I'm here all day long streaming with a couple hours outside to spend with my wife. That's it. You know, like that's my day. It's too much work. I can't. And then 1 day a week I get to spend with my wife not streaming. So unless I clone myself, I don't know when I would have time to do these outside projects. Yes, Meat Pistol Meltdown, that's exactly what happens. He cheered and he said, does your side of the conversation with Cat go something like this? You wouldn't believe how glitchy the game was today, and obviously trolls came by, and get this though, they're still giving me money to troll. Sometimes. It all depends on what happened that day. Sometimes I tell her about how Jasper behaved that day. Sometimes I actually tell her about what I streamed that day. Sometimes I tell her about talk about the games that I played, anything that interesting that happened. You know, stuff from my day, and then she tells me about her day. That's what you do. That's what you do. No, we get home and she sits down and we immediately become mute and we don't talk to each other for the rest of the night. It's great. It's great because we don't see each other all day and then we don't talk to each other all night. It's a really great relationship. We just shut the fuck up. And number two, I don't have the time to do anything like that. Cindy and Sausage Gaming, you're derailing the entire stream chat by spamming your fucking meme or whatever, so you can now get banned for now. I'm just going to ban. Have you seen a surge in your audience after you did that interview with the Quartering earlier this year? The truth of the matter is, whether or not I decide to be interviewed or not is none of anyone's fucking business. If I wanted to make it public knowledge, I would, and if I didn't, I wouldn't. And everyone being nosy as fuck should shut the fuck up, and really should stop being dickheads about it. Because maybe there's a whole fucking reason why I'm not talking about something. Maybe it's just like a surprise or something. But, you know, people have to be fucking cocksuckers and be up in every little facet of my fucking business at all times and have to be in the know about everything Darkside Phil, regardless of the fact that it's any of your business. Maybe people should shut the fuck up about it. Seriously. You're lucky I didn't just ban everyone who fucking started spamming shit about it to begin with to be assholes. I was one of those people that did not know much about your story until you did that. Do I see that I got any kind of any kind of positive influence from doing that interview that I did earlier this year with the YouTuber named The Quartering? Yes. Immediately following that, I'd say probably for about a month afterward, I constantly saw an influx of new viewers saying, wow, didn't know about Darkside Phil before, or I'd heard about him before, but I'd never seen anything that had humanized him after watching the interview. He seems like a cool dude. I'll check out his streams. You liar, you. I'm good at lying. Now your second half of your question, what do I think about the growth of SJW and woke culture and all that? Listen, fucking gay, it's so bad. It's so badly made. What do you guys think I could improve in the next year? And by the way, saying generic things like, oh, no pre-streams and stuff like that is just stupidity. That's not a suggestion. That's a demand for something that's not going to happen because it's a part of my streams that has a purpose and a lot of people like it, all right?
That's 100% a lie.
Now, here we go. The same tired meme. Don't always blame the game. I don't always blame the game. That's a tired meme. That's Phil of 5 to 10 years ago. That's not Phil of today, so. Wow, this game's great. It totally isn't gimmicky bullshit. What the fuck? This game sucks. The more I'm playing it, the more I'm hating it. Fuck this game. This fucking sucks. It's such a waste of time. What a bunch of fucking idiots. Seriously. I run across the entire map, no enemies, then an enemy spawns behind me and kills me. Fuck you, Treyarch. Dumb fucks. It's
Hostiles have taken
I ran the entire length of the map. I ran the entire length of the map, then the game spawns someone behind me. Fuck this game, dude, and fuck Treyarch.
Okay, right. I pressed it.
We gotta work harder at this position.
I pressed it! I pressed right and the game says I didn't do it. Okay.
Now,
Okay, I'm waiting. Right.
what were you thinking today? We got a lot of work to do.
What did I do wrong? As soon as it did it, I held right and it says you failed. What happened? Apparently I quit out.
Dick. Lame. God, this game sucks online.
It's the way the cookie crumbles, I guess, in this piece of garbage game online.
Great game. This game sucks. It really does. What? Oh my god, this game sucks, dude.
What a piece of shit game this is, dude. What a piece of fucking shit. Oh.
But you're talking about this game Makes it sound to me like you're just looking for things to complain about.
Street Fighter Alpha 3, a game that I'm not very good at all. Crazy, but also it's probably going to be very challenging and rage-inducing because this game freaking cheats. The game is completely unfair and broken. Fucking stupid game sucks.
The game sucks, alright? It does. Just face it, this game sucks. It really does. Fucking broken-ass game. I can't even teleport through it, nope. Nothing you can do. The game's awful. Look at this. This is I can't block!
Why am I toxic?
I'm holding back and I couldn't block. I didn't even try anything. I didn't even try anything and I couldn't block. What a garbage fucking online game. And that's my online experience with this game. It fucking sucks.
What a great game.
So, I mean, the game is not fair. It's broken. The game is horrendously broken.
Fuck it, next game. Your game sucks. Your game is still a piece of fucking donkey shit. Absolute garbage. The game still sucks. That over the time that I did this, I've become a better person, a more mature person, and the content that I put out there is more meaningful today than it ever was back then. See? Oh, here you go. Look. Someone illegally restreaming me right now. Look at this. Maybe we should watch a stream. What do you guys think? Should we watch the asshole who illegally restreams me on a daily basis illegally restreaming me? Nah, I think I'll just do this. I think I'll just tell him to go fuck himself and get a fucking life because he could never do anything productive for himself without me anyway. Writing my fucking coattails for the... How will it feel writing my coattails for the rest of your life? Because you're a human piece of shit. Anyway, thank you, Ozymandias, for the recommendation. I never have to see that human piece of shit ever in my recommendations ever again. That's pretty cool. The next question is from Botch Specialist, and he asks 2 questions. He says, first of all, number 1, in the worst case scenario, if YouTube goes full steam ahead with COPPA or COPPA, whatever people are calling it now, and demonetizing content, will you focus more on providing Patreon perks? And
Right now, the future is uncertain because I don't know what's going to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you this. I'm not going to change what I do. I'm going to keep putting out fun gameplay streams for you every day. I'm going to archive it on YouTube. Nothing there is going to change, okay? Very matter of factly, I would tell you guys I need to make more money on streams or I can't make ends meet. And hopefully what would happen is people who watch stuff would step up and say, okay, this really sucks. There's no ads on Phil's videos anymore. We're going to support him in other ways. Now, Botch Specialist suggests Patreon. That's pretty much not what I would do. I would have to go even full on more into a streaming aspect because streaming then would end up being 100% my lifeblood, where I'm making my money from, right? Oh, yes, 11-year legacy. Actually, in reality, I didn't ever have to ask for anything at all until little pieces of shit like you ruined my income on YouTube. So, you know, you're the reason that I do it, yet you're the ultimate hypocrite because then you complain that I have to ask for contributions on streams, even though there's nothing wrong with that. And I wouldn't have had to ever do it if my YouTube channels weren't destroyed by pieces of shit like you. So, ultimate hypocrite right there. Being very matter-of-fact with all of you. YouTube ad revenue has plummeted so badly in the past 2.5 to 3 years. It's maybe in a month, I want to say maybe 10 to 15% of what I make a month. Maybe. I could be wrong. But it's not a lot in comparison to what it used to be. As I've told you guys, I do still make money on gameplay videos. Nowhere near as much as I used to, and certainly not a ginormous amount. I just want you guys to understand, it's like a minuscule amount of my income a month, but it's still some income. If I were to not be able to make any money on YouTube ever again, because gameplay videos are now considered children's content you can't advertise on, that would really destroy me. Like, that would hurt huge. Would we be able to make up for it possibly if we had a surge in contributions on streams? Yes. It's not undoable because I don't make a ton on YouTube, but still it would hurt me really badly. All right. So is it going to hurt me? Absolutely. It would hurt me tons if I didn't make any money on YouTube ad revenue. At this point, I seriously don't even care anymore. YouTube is just such an afterthought to me at this point. What was my favorite way to give back and help others? Well, I've said this many times over the years, and I'll say it again. I believe that charity is something that should not be done publicly. It's something that should be done privately, because when you are truly charitable and you are giving of yourself to something, you should not benefit from it. It shouldn't be, oh, we raised a certain amount of money for charity today. Oh, now I'm a good guy and now everyone kisses my butt for it. That's not what I'm all about. I've never been like that. And if and when I do donate to charity, which I sometimes do, I don't ever talk about it publicly because I don't feel that I should ever get an iota of benefit from it. It should be something that you give of yourself to help, not, oh, I gave of myself to look good. You see what I mean? That's why honestly I was so strongly against those memeable charity events like the Ice Bucket Challenge and things many years ago that lots of people hated on me for. And I said, but you don't seem to understand that that's completely against my philosophy of what charity should be. You're doing something good to help. You're not doing something good so you help and then you benefit from it too. In fact, I almost feel like if you benefit from it publicly, you're underhanded and you're not really doing it for the right reasons, okay?
But I'm going to be very upfront and honest with you guys. I need your help.
So, Derek, I do actually sometimes give to charity. I'll be honest, these days it's not huge things, but every once in a while, if there's, well, you want to donate to charity while you're here? Sure, I will. I'll throw in a couple bucks to donate to charity or whatever. But I would never publicly tell you guys, oh, this is the charitable thing I'm doing or whatever, or anything like that. I'm not all about that, okay? I'm not going to do that because I feel that that's completely dishonest, underhanded, and if anything, it actually shows that you're more selfish than anything else. That's my personal philosophy. You can completely disagree with that. That's perfectly fine on your own part, but I've always been of that mentality, okay? Do the holiday sin.
Yo, he stares down the barrel of the camera, rubs his hands. Like, oh, I gotta do these Sims. God damn.
It's around Christmas time.
What the hell was
But
that for?
That is 100% it. I am done with this fucking...
I gotta do 'em.
It says, it's giving you money on streams to directly support you enough to offset. This is how you don't play videos. I think it's fair for you to get some compensation since you're entertaining. The internet would be a boring place without you. Listen, I don't care what you watch. I've actually said this recently. I don't really care what you guys watch outside of my streams at all. You want to go watch This Is How You Don't Play? That's fine. All right? Go ahead. I can't stop you. And quite frankly, if you only want to watch a negative skewed version of what I do that leaves out all the positive stuff, I can't stop it. I can't help it. And I'm not going to stop. Old Phil would say, oh my God, it's unfair. Man, stomped his feet and acted like an asshole. I don't do that. Like, do whatever you want. Normally, I wouldn't address this, but I have to say this, okay? Someone actually just tipped me $1 and said, Tevin has given more back to his fans and to charity than you ever have, and you make more money than him. He breaks the law. You literally might as well say, yeah, well, the drug dealer down the fucking street, you know, donates to charity and does nice things for his customers. He breaks the law. Every time he turns on his stream and illegally restreams anyone without permission, he's breaking the law. He is an actual fucking criminal that can't be taken to task because there's no policing for that on the internet unless you sue him. You are actually saying that someone who breaks the law on a daily basis is a better person than someone else. You are a fucking moron. Oh my God, you are a moron. A complete idiot. What will they do when I'm gone? Right? Like, it doesn't even make logical sense. But then again, those people don't make logical sense. They're out for this and they're greed. That's all it is. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. If you thought about moving to a smaller house that's not a gated community, I feel like it would put way less financial strain on you. This house is not putting financial strain on me. Sure. What the fuck? I wanted to do one years ago. I've told you guys the story. I had a charity event lined up for the late summer of 2015. I was going to do like a marathon stream and I was going to have other streamers and other content creators join me. I had 2 people lined up to help. And I didn't have the details worked out yet, but it was going to be an event where it was going to be me raising money on stream. And then all that negative shit happened to me that year. I got swatted. I had copyright strikes against me that were false, that destroyed my channels and everything. And there was so much negativity thrown my way that year. I was like, I can't do it anymore. People will literally go out of their way to ruin stuff. And since then, I just haven't been in a position where I can even do that shit. You know, I want to, but I can't. The other thing is, as I told you guys, I'm a person that I don't feel like it would benefit the charity. Like, it would be negative. If I did a charity right now, I did a charity stream, you'd have so many people coming to the stream and streaming it in a negative way and shitting on me and shitting on the charity. It would just be so disgusting. This disgusting, toxic cloud of people make it not viable for me to do that kind of shit anymore. I wanted to do it. I had plans to do it, and I couldn't do it, all right? And like I've said, the other thing is I wouldn't want it to be spun in a way, oh, Phil's doing this to get popular for himself. No. Lying is good. And I have a strong personal belief that, yes, charity is something that should be done behind the scenes. Oh, we don't like Phil So let's ruin money to be raised for a charity. And that's what they would do. That's how fucked up these people are. There's no logic behind what they're doing. They just ruin things for the sake of ruining it, not because, oh, there's a positive thing that comes of it or anything. You know what I mean? The reason that he asked this question, there's some people out there that like, oh, I'm going to be an irresponsible guy until I get married. That's the day when I'll really grow up. But I'm going to be totally irresponsible until then. I grew up a long fucking time ago. You know what I mean? And when we went, the entire arena was full of potheads. Like, I'm not even kidding. Everyone was fucking smoking weed in the entire place. We got a contact high from being in the arena because everyone was fucking smoking weed. And yes, I see someone asking in the chat, yes, my parents did have the money to buy it. They were just fucking stupid. If you could have a live one-on-one debate between you and your biggest detractor, if he offered to do it, he would leave you alone for good afterwards, would you do it? No, because there's bullshit. If this person was logical and had sense, they wouldn't do what they do to begin with. They're a liar. They would never do that. Because they would never leave me alone because they need me to get popular. Without me, they don't exist. So they would need to constantly keep doing what they're doing. They would never just say, okay, I'll leave you alone. That's complete dishonest bullshit. I wouldn't trust them whatsoever. I mean, you're talking about people who steal and break the law on a daily basis. Of course, those people are going to lie to do whatever they want to get ahead. So no, it's bullshit. It's a stupid question. Lately, I've been watching other streamers that are mainstream and popular, and some of them seem to acknowledge you on their streams. How does it feel to know that even after 10 years and regardless of the negativity, you've had an impact on streamers that are now mainstream and popular today?
He told, yo, in the future, people are gonna watch other people play video games based on us, and one of them, they're gonna turn on the camera a little too early and start whacking it on stream. And then he's gonna throw his head back, and he ain't even gonna wash his hands. He's gonna go straight in the stream. And that's what we call the evil seed. So.
Random question, but how would you react if DSP applied to join your guild? I don't give a fuck, dude. Why would I care? I mean, if he knows how to play the game, I'd obviously like invite like whoever. Like, I don't care. I mean, that's the guy that got caught masturbating on stream, right? Like, I just want to make sure that I know who we're talking about here.
I mean, it's not that people don't know who I am. It's just that I don't think a lot of people like to mention me, sadly, because of these weirdos that follow me around negatively, right? But it's undoubted that I've been around for 11 years, and I was huge on YouTube at one time, and most people know who I am. Just look at this last year. A big hot topic is going on in gaming. I make a tweet about it. It goes viral, and everyone's talking about the tweets that I made. Earlier today, I fully and formally addressed on my pre-stream you know, the whole situation that happened with me on Twitter last night and yesterday. It's still unfolding. We've still got people going crazy tweeting about it. As of right now, my one main tweet that's been super popular has over 15,000 likes and 4,000 retweets, while the other tweet that I made has about 5,000 likes and like thousands of retweets. Big content creators are coming out and saying, wow, this is a cool situation for Phil, and is this Phil's redemption arc? This is just pretty hilarious, because the way I say it is, there's nothing to redeem. Like, the people who think there needs to be a redemption arc basically have never watched me or don't know the truth about me, because I know, you know, the things that people say about me and shit were never true to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, I never played the YouTube game where, oh, I have to have the fucking thumbnail with the cartoony face, and I never followed the trends that were going to make me super popular. I never kissed butt. I never got in with game companies so they would pay me for sponsorship and give me games early. I never did any of that shit. I was always my own man, and because of that, I never got to the big mainstream level like a lot of other people did. Dude, you look in the fucking mirror, you stupid muppet?